Nat19 Vestige of Ophiuchus Campaign 1 Session 95. Right, yeah, Festival of Ophiuchus.
And
nobody said.
Penis.
No, there it is. All right.
Penis.
Speaking wet
Walking my
sounds.
the whole
Yeah, I was. I certainly was. I'm gonna roll a die here real quick, and somebody's gonna give me a very short version of what happened last time. I roll. It's Carrie.
Woo!
Fuck.
Woo!
Not me.
Right, I'm be real. I tuned out most of last game, man. Okay, fuck. Y'all right? Fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Y'all were walking places. You went to a bathhouse and you had a lot of conversations about stuff. A lot of names were dropped that I didn't write down. Jeez. Fucking.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. Fuck. I have notes. I do. Fuck. Okay. I don't know how to say that. Logan, you just had to fucking Japanese, didn't you? Didn't you? Okay. Ikogami Ryokin? That's something. You're heading towards that, right?
Mm-hmm. You're in the ballpark.
Did it. I fucking did it. Okay. Fucking, that's pretty much all I got. I'm in jail. There's a cute heckin' non-binary finey next to me, and I was like, "Hey, yo, you want to get out of here?" And then I tried to get him out of here, and it didn't work out. That's all I got.
Look at the thumbnail.
Izzy, what happened last time?
Thank you.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
You have no excuse. You were there for all of it.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
You should be.
Well, let's see. Fought some ogres. We went to Bochi and stayed at a hot spring. Met a nice boy, Ikogami Ryokan. Miriam followed a woman and then went into a private call, which is in no way ominous. I'm sure he didn't murder her or something. I don't know. I think Avi confronted Tag about some stuff, and I think Tag. Mentioned that Tag and Miriam made some kind of deal to help reverse Satsumaru's vampirism. Nemric talked to Fenris about Flux being weird.
It's true.
Let's see. Oh, Ikogami told us the Bastille was somewhere north-ish, and that the Zugaiken goes there pretty frequently, so we got some good info there. Told us about the Stars of Ilium, and that he's a friend of theirs, and they're a friend of the Hunted. Lot of lore stuff. I think I got some of it, like the leader died recently, and his weapon got stolen. Lexi talked to somebody in prison who was like doing some weird dance that was sucking out their soul a little bit each time, I think. Oh yeah, and Lexi and Avi failed some madness saves, and Fenris dreamed of the murderous Shatter Kai that's maybe hiding out somewhere close, stalking her every move.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Zukaiken knocked on the door and said, "Hey, open up! You don't want to hang out."
That's pretty much what I said.
Open up the same. Got a lot to say.
I feel like I could bait all of that. I didn't need it.
You're in danger.
I agree. Yeah, I was just really expounding upon the points that you set up for me.
Thank you, Izzy. I
Gotta
agree.
stop making up words, man.
But you do gotta stop making up words. He's right.
Why do I extend an olive branch?
Oh, you're so like Izzy. You're such a good boy.
It's like,
No,
it'd be better if you
the
didn't make up
damage is
words.
done.
There's people inside.
Uh-oh.
Those must be who we're looking for. Hunted, come on out. We have someone we'd like to introduce you to. You see the one that has heavier armor, looks over towards the window. Or don't come out. Either way is fine with us. You see them take out their great bow off their back, aim it in towards the window. You see them take out a very large arrow, one much like one of Nemric's. And you see that as they do, this small talisman hanging from near the tip of the arrow that is wrapped around it, some text on it begins to glow, and it catches on fire. They aim it inwards. They're going to fire towards the duplicate of Aviana. They are, of course, going to miss the duplicate of Aviana. However...
Uh-oh.
Flux, you are just high enough that it's not going to matter.
Oh, no.
The duplicate...
Uh-oh.
The duplicate would have been there. So tag, this is going to go around corners. It is going to hit you, Avi. It is going to hit you, Fenny. And it is going to hit you, Tag. As they do, they fire it inwards. Somewhat nonchalantly. As they do, it goes in through the window. Fenris, you see it collide with the wall just behind where the duplicate of Aviana is. And as this talisman burns out, the arrow lights up and detonates violently. This blast, very akin to a fireball, erupts. Part of the wall is blown out. So where your room is, Fen, that wall is now destroyed. There is now nothing separating it from the outside. I'm gonna have to roll some saves against everybody within range.
Oh dear.
And I hate to say
is
this,
not
Fen,
good.
but you would have still been prone.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh shit!
Oh, today, this is what today's gonna be, alright.
Avi, if only you were closer.
I'm gonna throw prone on you.
This is gonna hurt.
Alright, dexterity saves.
Oh no.
I'm super good at these.
Fenris, I know you've got a flat
fine.
0.
Oh, no! Again.
Miriam and Nemric.
Yeah.
This blast happens. Miriam, the wall separating your room from the one next to you and Fenris's blow out and are destroyed. Seeing the rest of you, they're going to take another great bow arrow out. And they're going to fire a regular great bow arrow at... they're going to fire it at Tag. Over towards you. They see the non-responsiveness of the figure they just fired at. They aim towards you, let it loose. That's a hit.
Rude.
Indeed. Fires towards you. Tag, you take 16 more points of damage. As this massive, short spear-like arrow strikes into you and again, not only pierces you, but wins you at the same time. If you all won't come out, we'll take the inside of there out into the light ourselves.
I was on my way out.
Fenris, it is your turn. Flux, you're on deck.
Ooh,
I was
alright.
coming.
I was... Give me a second, sir.
God,
I cough up a puff of smoke.
God damn.
Unamused.
Alright, back to the top of
I
the
see
turn
you
order.
Skipping my turn. Let me get him.
This boy is also going to try to rush through it, so you can go ahead and roll the damage against him.
Yes.
Burn, baby,
Yeah.
burn.
He takes 21 points of damage as he rushes through. As he gets to the other side, again, you notice, Miriam, you notice that he waits until he's on the other side to coat his weapon in that oil. But he does, once he's there. Oh, sorry, no. I take that back. He's not one of them. Sorry, he's a silk render. As he goes over, you see him draw a short sword. I'm hecking in the wrong way. He throws himself in front of you, Miriam. The flames that are on him douse, and they go out as he goes towards you. You see again this cracking sound from his hand as he drags his hand along and places some kind of poisonous substance onto his weapon. And he is going to...
Poisonous? No, come after me with that. Aw.
Where are you?
Damn it.
He's going to strike towards you. He's going to make 2 attacks with his short sword.
I'll cutting words to the first one. I'm gonna just slap him on the side of the head with the burning sword. Be like, fire hot,
What?
spooky fire. Don't stab the tiefling.
Go ahead and apply the effect to him. He strikes towards you. He, He still hits.
Ow!
Jeez.
No, I said don't stab me.
Let's see if this effect properly works. It should, as soon as I deal damage to you, it should automatically go off, but we'll see. He strikes you. You take minimum damage, you take 6, you make a saving throw, a con save. It made him make it.
I'm blind now.
Oh no.
But it did blind you. But it made him make the save. And he succeeded. But it blinded
Hell.
you.
What the fuck is
What?
happening?
I'm so confused.
Vanity Grounds, you good?
Oh wait, no, the
Okay.
success was from that. Sorry, hold on. Blinded to
Was it
put it
from
onto you. You
slow?
rolled. No, that success was from. What is going on with this? Better combat effects is having a moment. They went on to Merriam and made him do the save. He succeeded. Then it made you fail.
The world's glitching out. Quinn hits the side of the TV he's watching in hell. Like, come on!
That is so weird. Merriam, make a Constitution save. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Fine, I'll roll it myself.
So you're not blinded.
Oh yeah.
Hooray!
That's convenient.
He stabs you
Keep those
again.
beautiful eyes open.
It's weird because it totally does say that. It totally does, even though it says success on him, it applied it to you properly. But it was higher. It's so weird. I don't trust it. I'm not gonna trust it. I'm just gonna have you do the roll. Yeah, so you're not blinded. He's then going to go for a second attack on you. And I just need to check.
I'm just looking at the flaming sword, being like, how come caning people with you doesn't work?
He strikes.
Right, sharp side.
That one misses.
Oh, now you listen.
It strikes towards you. Tries to hit. You duck to the side, dodging the short sword. And that takes us to tag.
Oh. I'm gonna use a bonus action to create a potion of greater healing in my my dragon vessel.
Okay.
Ugh. I can't use it yet though. And then I will just make some attacks on this
Why not?
bastard.
There's a bonus action to it, right? Can you use action to drink it?
I could, I think. I
Yep,
guess.
you could do that.
But
That's how it should be done, technically.
But damage.
But,
But
also
damn,
want
you're
to
a
make him
thief.
explode.
but
But I also want to.
but I want to explode him.
I trust in your judgment, Taguchi.
Oh. Oh.
Both seem equally enticing.
Both good points or damage. Hmm. Oh. Okay. No, you're probably right.
Just giving you your options, baby.
Yeah.
What would
I'm gonna-
Taguchi do?
What Gucci do?
It's a good question.
WWTG.
Question we should all ask ourselves.
TG.
Yeah, ignore my what would the Zugai can
He's
do,
gonna-
because they're jumping through a wall of fire.
All right. Taguchi would go in for the attack. So I'm gonna go for some attacks on this boy.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is he
Get
undead?
him.
Does he count as undead?
If you were, it would automatically parse.
Okay, cool. Bam. He's not undead.
But you
But
did
that
get a
is
crit.
a crit!
Yes.
Shit!
You made the correct choice.
I would cheer for you if I had the voice for it, but just know there's a bread cheering for you somewhere.
Yay.
Second level divine smite.
Oh no.
Oh, you gross, gross bitch.
Make him
Gross.
explode.
I love you for it.
All right.
And him.
I'll watch you explode.
Damn it. Says tag.
Yeah.
Oh!
God.
He takes 60
Yeah,
points of
well-
damage.
That is an an aggressive splatter. I just
Your
want to say.
weapon glows with radiant energy. You take it back, strike towards him. As you hit him, he is lifted into the air by the hit. There's a glow that comes from the wound and a blast of radiant energy, and his body is vaporized by the power of the smite.
All right, who's next? That's me. That's all I got.
Gray's next.
It's
Yep, let's go. Let's fucking go.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do about it?
He's going to
Big man?
look towards you. He's going to look
Hi.
back. So I'm going to do something.
Uh-huh.
Because
Oh, no.
he can't see over there. But you see him take out another arrow with one of those talismans on it, and it begins to burn as soon as he draws the bow. I'm going to make a line like so. Like Bia.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to roll 1d4. And he is going to, since he can't see over there, going to target it at a 10-foot increment that matches what I roll. 2. So from there, he's going to aim it there. Oh, that's the worst. He fires it, looks towards you, uses his action to make a single attack with it through the wall of fire. As it shoots through Nemric, this arrow that is flaming by the time it reaches you streaks past you. You barely manage to dodge it as it goes by. It hits one of the remaining pieces of the wall on the other side of the hallway. You hear a faint...
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, and then there's just a brief cut to
Oh crap!
from the outside.
Is this a dexterity save?
Yes.
I'm gonna use Time Embrace as a reaction to
Okay.
give me advantage.
Go ahead.
Oh
Please
no.
and thank you.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
thank you.
damn it. Wonderful. All right. Assuming... Oh, sorry. Wait, no, hold on. Yes, it is
You're
dexterity.
wonderful.
It is dexterity. There you go. Come on, roll.
Come on, Fenris. Come on, Fenris! God, fuck off, Nemrek.
He's rolled a 1 and a 2 for these fucking saves.
Jesus.
The arrow detonates. There's a blast from inside. As it explodes, the center of that building, what's left of the wood, collapses inward, leaving only the two sections, the common area and the far edge of it intact, but the center of the building collapses down as the whole thing ignites.
Really sucks for those people staying in the common area.
There's no one else there, luckily.
Oh,
Oh, that was... Why?
Why
did
was that
it?
so painful?
Why did it... It shouldn't have been. Real quick, why did that roll as a crit?
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
What the hell? What?
Fantasy grounds!
What is...
I have 2 hit points.
What is Fantasy Grounds doing?
I don't know.
I think I need to hand off my ring to one of you guys. I'm
No,
doing
you
great
guys
on
wouldn't have
deck
taken
here.
that much damage.
Did I take
I think
damage?
it's because... I think it's because one of you rolled a 19, and it...
True,
decided-
like,
That?
Something's going weird.
Logan, you don't have to tell them that I'm trying to
Everybody,
kill them right yet, alright?
everybody take half that much damage. So, Nemric, give yourself back 20 points. Fenris, give yourself back 20 points. And then Tag, give yourself back 24 points.
Oh,
Oh my god, nat 20 on concentration, though.
There we go.
And then
And
Nemrek got a
then-
nat
I went the
1.
wrong direction.
Then
you know
Tag...
what's extra weird?
What?
Yeah. I'm immune to crits. Like,
It's so strange, right? Like,
Yeah.
why did... Hold
Curious
on.
or
I'm not
uncurious?
going to target it at you guys, but I am going to... It rolled normally that time. But then... no, it still hit you too.
ow!
No!
Why did you decide to
That shouldn't have hit you. Fenris, could you reapply slow to Gray?
No, I'm sorry. It's never been you that hates me, Logan. It's Fantasy Grounds that wants to kill me.
Tag, Fenris, give yourself back 12 hit points, and Tag, give yourself back 25, and I am perplexed about what is going on.
Alright, we're going back to paper and pen.
Yeah, everyone, real quick, I need to transcribe this campaign onto paper real fast.
Yeah, theater of the mind. Let's go.
What if...
We can still use the maps. We'll just use our physical dice for rolling. It'll be great.
Yeah, okay, yo, yes, though?
Oh, yeah,
yes,
I could
though.
use my Fenris dice. That'd be fire.
Are any of you paralyzed or incapacitated? You're not, right?
Oh, no.
No.
Damrick did fail his concentration check.
Yes. So the fire's gone.
Well, where are we going?
That-
Okay, I was gonna bring it down next turn anyway. That's good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I have genuinely no idea. The only thing I can think of is he doesn't have improved critical. Spoilers.
Yeah.
And Nemric rolled a 19. I'm wondering if it.
What the hell?
I'm wondering if it thinks that 19 was an attack roll. It's doing a weird thing. It seems to be attributing.
I would never.
It seems to be attributing saving throws to whoever is prompting them. Is what's
Yeah.
going on.
I would never
hell?
crit on Taguchi. How dare you?
Never.
Well,
The others maybe.
The others, probably.
Yeah.
They don't like me. I
Luckily we
wouldn't
can.
lose sleep over
Luckily
it.
we can sort through that just with mental math. But that's. Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's weird. Better combat effects. What are you doing? Assuming it's you.
That's
Flux?
my turn.
All right.
I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Certainly.
please do better than me. That's all I
I
ask.
wouldn't count on it.
I'm counting on it. I was counting on it. What the fuck?
See, I warned you. You should have had more.
You at
realistic
least have a
expectations.
modifier to your fucking perception.
Don't
I'm
worry about it,
insane.
Flex.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
I'm insane.
Why would you expect anything rational from me? So anyway, a scorching ray the guy.
So I started scorching.
So it's not scorching.
All right, go ahead.
All right, on gray, to be clear. There he is. Capuchud?
That's a hit. Absolutely.
Cool.
Hell yeah. I should. Does my extra D8 of firearm damage, does that double on a crit, or is that just the original spells?
I'd have to look at the wording of the effect. Let's see. Does it, because if it says they take extra damage on that attack, then it would double with it. If it says they just take extra damage, then it would not.
Let me see here. I think it does extra damage of whatever spell I'm using. What is Arcane Fire?
Arcane Firearm found it. Yeah, when you cast this, you gain a bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls. So, no, because the thing is, you don't add the d8 to it. It's that the d8 is rolled, and then the spell's damage gains a bonus equal to that number. It's very specific about that. So,
Okay.
If you
So
got
there's no sense in saving it for a crit.
No.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll use it now.
Interesting. I never realized it was written that way.
Intriguing. Pachoo.
You fire, he takes 10 points of damage. As you fire at him, he brings up his great bow and tries to bat away the flames as it hits him, but, you know, took little effect.
Alright, get him. Come on, get him.
That's a hit.
Heck yeah.
He takes another 6 points of damage as a second blast of fire strikes him.
One more, come on. Get died.
That's a hit.
Nerd.
Die a death.
He takes 9 points of damage.
Boo, sir. I don't care for you.
Now looking that way, you see another one of them, a bit farther back. Actually, what is the range of your dark vision? Nope, they are
60 feet?
just beyond your vision, which means you're blinded to them.
no.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So they're going to have advantage on these. 2 more arrows. 2 arrows come streaking out of the darkness towards you. Since you can't see them, you don't have to make a save against their eye. That hits. Longbow arrow strikes you. Flux, you take 14 points of damage. Another one comes out of the darkness. That should have had advantage. That hits.
This is bad.
Ooh.
As it hits, you take another 15 points of damage as you become aware of something beyond the range of your dark vision is firing towards you, striking you. Behind that, you hear the sound of what you take to be a heavier set, more metallic clanking that's not in as much of a rush walking. The sound of something dragging along the ground as if, almost as if a pick was being dragged along the dirt behind somebody, walking relatively casually. As they move, Flux, you become brief aware of an individual walking out of the darkness just into the range of your dark vision. As you see, one hand in, like in the image, one hand in their pocket wearing this cloth black outfit, metallic half-plate covering their body, thick iron gauntlets covering their arms, carrying a very long, what appears to be like a war pick, but with a very long handle, almost as if a scythe and a war pick had merged, and had some kind of terrible, unwieldy baby of a weapon. A tattered, what may have been once a regal yellow cloak built into their armor, it flutters about them, tattered, black hair blooming forth from their head, dark skin, this contemptible look on their face. As they move, as if they're unimpressed, they look up towards you, an eyebrow is raised as they seem to see you as you see them. As you see this individual.
Oh,
He even
no.
looks like it.
Oh my god.
His hair is so much.
I love
It
it.
really is the worst.
Does this boy have a
I-
pompadour?
I'm into
I,
it.
Oh, look at his awful little
I-
mustache.
He does look like the worst.
I want.
Does he?
He looks so punchable.
They turn, they look down the road.
Nice guy, yeah.
They look down towards the road, they look back up to you, one eyebrow raises up to you, Flux, as they briefly yell up, "Hey! You one of the hunted!"
Not that I am aware.
And don't mind me. As he turns, he's gonna start, begin walking past the rest of you. They would enter into the light enough that you guys would become aware of this person. As they stop, they take their, what I'll refer to as a war pick. They dig it into the ground beside them. And they just take stock for a second at what's going on.
That's a fucking siege pick.
Yeah, it is. Lets out a sigh. It would seem the Zugaiken have not been enough to take all of you down. What do you say we call this quits?
Why would you suggest such a thing?
'Cause I'm not after all of you.
Only the hunted, I presume?
That's correct. Like, looks over his shoulder back towards you. After all, it is the duty of the table to take part in the hunt. So if any among you are the hunted, if you wish to spare your friends this grievance, I welcome you to take me on alone. Do so, and I will not sick any more of my soldiers upon you. I promise. Resist, and I can assure you that from this moment on, you and every single person that you find yourself calling an ally within this realm will be made to suffer until finally I have you.
Forgive me if I do not trust the words of a madman.
Yeah, I'm mad. Mad powerful and tired of this hunt. So what do you say? He like kicks the, I'm gonna call it a siege pick, that's a fun thing to call it. He's gonna kick the siege pick. It spins behind him and he grabs it. Your choice! Otherwise, I'm happy to kill all of you. Now, he can't move far enough to do much of anything this turn. So he's going to begin rushing into combat, and then that's it.
So just going over the rules again, me and you, mano y mano. No one else?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. You heard
Unless, of
everyone.
course, there's any other hunted among you.
Just me to my knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Roll deception.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty okay at deception, let's hope. Okay.
Oh.
To my knowledge, it's just me.
Looks at you with a raised eyebrow. That's fine. After I deal with you, I'll just go down the order of the rest of your friends. I'll suss you all out eventually.
You will go to step out, looking back at everybody else.
These hunts are barbaric, don't you think?
I'm gonna follow him out and go near Oviana.
Yeah.
Avi's on a roof.
All right, I'll go near under where Avi's illusion was.
I would follow them.
Can't say that I enjoy them, no.
This
Can't
is
say
such a
that
bad idea.
Can't say that I like the idea of any of this.
Yeah. It strikes me as that if we could just get this whole thing over with in a much more civilized manner, we wouldn't have to throw so much, pageantry onto the whole thing. All this cloak and dagger doesn't really suit me very well. No reason. He takes several steps back. Has his back to you for a moment, turns around. No reason these things can't be civilized. That's how I feel anyways. So you're really doing a good thing. Imagine all the people who aren't gonna get hurt because you're continuing to struggle needlessly. Frankly, coming out and being as heroic as you are now. Oh, it's downright inspiring.
Should we get this on, get this over with then?
Hey, Flux,
Yes?
come here.
Why?
You said so.
I decline. I believe this to be a far more advantageous position should things go amiss.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on Flux.
Oh shit.
Sure.
No.
I said, come here.
No, I really think that over here is a much more tactical place to be. I'll walk close enough that I can cast it.
I fucking love you, Aaron.
You fail.
That makes sense. Thank God. So how would you say this affects Frost? How does this?
Your insanity is part of your reasoning, and in this case, your reasoning is being magically altered.
Gotcha. Okay, so the suggestion is somewhat superseding the
Yeah.
the madness. He's like, perhaps it would be crazy not to do this. Very well, but I
It's far
will
more advantageous over here.
keep my distance.
I will get into the center of the area where he is as well. Just kind of bloop.
You're not gonna find any dirty tricks from me, so don't you worry your head about that. Before we get going, though, I come from a background where people are courteous to one another. They're kind, respectful. I was once a Lord Protector of a pretty important, well, city? I wouldn't know what it's like on the outside now. So I'd like you to mind your manners. I am Lord Baroth Castle, leader of the Zugaiken, member of the Table of Semrai. Who do I have the pleasure of facing?
You may call me Nimric.
That it, no titles, no prestige, no airs to put on.
I've only recently came out of the shadows, so no.
Not even a last name.
He just smiles.
Alright, well. He taps the pick twice on the ground, spins it around, catches it, rests it on his shoulder. Still has one hand in his pocket. Let's get this over with then! Show me what you've got, Nemric! Roll initiative, Nemric.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's pretty good.
And then I'm gonna roll initiative.
That's not good.
That's the way combat works.
I don't like that though.
So wait, no, don't let him do
No.
that.
Not bad.
I'll even let you have the first move! You're up first.
All right.
How gracious of him.
All right then. Prepare yourself. I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Oh.
Okay, we're rolling against it. Let's see what happens.
I love you.
I'm gonna try to banish these two.
I love Nemric.
Sugaiken, I defeated your leader with a single blow.
Wow.
Nemric, you
I
madman.
really hope this works, because that's
That
all
would
I
be-
got in my brain.
So funny.
My brain is basically banish them, kill the rest, wait for him to show back up. Yeah.
He fails, however,
Holy shit.
No.
he's going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh,
However,
makes
the
sense.
butterfly, you got them. So detarget him, affect them. As you put your hand up, for a second, the air around him seems to change. There's a sweep of wind that catches the area. Petals are blown off of trees from flowers that are within them. The crimson butterfly seems to dissolve away and disappear. As it happens, Baroth lifts up the weapon that he's carrying and slams it back down on his shoulder as if to exert his will over the effect. Closes his eyes as he does so, and then opens them up, and there's a much more predatory, targeted look in his eyes.
Oh, that didn't work. Help!
Yeah.
I don't know what that was supposed to be, but no.
Rest of my turn.
I run away! Well, I can't say I'm not confused by whatever's happening right now.
That's me.
You just try to cast it, turn, then run through the crowd of your friends.
Shoving people aside.
He just stands for a moment, like raises up the weapon, pats it down on his shoulder again. He's not a hunted, is he?
Logan, can Tag just kind of step in the middle of the pathway here?
I swear to God, if you cast Banishment.
Yes, sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna cast.
As you
anything on
step,
him.
there's a
Just stepping in
moment,
front
there's a
of him.
silent moment as you step into the middle, as he just looks at you and his head just follows you, as Nemric's footsteps kind of disappear into the distance. As you step silently into the middle, he just, like, Baroth just looks at you and then just goes, "So I am Baroth Castle, a former Lord Protector, head of the Sugaiken and representative of the table. Who do I have the pleasure of facing?"
My name is Taguchi Amaya, or Ayama. Sorry,
It's alright, I messed up the Lord bit of mine.
that's fine. Right hand to Lord Setsumaru.
I see.
That's extent of my titles.
Are you one of the hunted, Taguchi?
Who could say?
You could.
Kill me and find out.
Roll initiative, Taguchi.
You better cast Banishment, boy.
I don't have it.
I'm gonna roll initiative for him. I'm gonna roll
That would be
initiative for
really
him
funny,
again. Well,
Right in the
Taguchi,
opposite.
I will even let you take the first move.
Fenris is like reached out and grabbing Miriam's arm like this cannot be fucking happening.
I mean, we can just leave. It's not like they can stop us.
Nemric, how far would you run? Just curious.
I'm literally just trying to get back here.
Okay. Yeah. So as he rushes up to strike you, he raises up his weapon. He's going to go for 3 attacks on you.
It makes sense.
Goes for the first one, brings the weapon down. You do not.
It's mirror image. I don't know.
As he hits you, let's see. He does hit. He hits through the mirror image, it looks like.
Okay.
Why do you have advantage? Oh, it's because your pack tactics thing. You shouldn't have that, Baroth. Very tempted to go turn that extension off right now. It's fine though. I'll just drop the first one. It still hit. Swings towards you. Tag. You take 16 points of damage.
What am I concentrating on?
Mirror image. Looks like, even though it's not
Oh, right,
concentration,
yeah.
right?
Oh, it is. It is.
It
Oh, wait,
is?
no, it's not.
I don't believe
it's
it
not
is.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's marked as concentration as the effect for me, though.
Yep. Fix that. Just take the C off your sheet for future.
Okay.
Goes up for the first one. He strikes you. He hits. He brings it up again. He's gonna go for the second one. Let's see. Hold on. Mirror image.
I have 2 left.
Yep. Hello.
I have 1 left.
So is he hitting that? He's hitting them then.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. The first hit it was at a mirror image. Never mind. The first one should not have come out of your stuff. I was misunderstanding how that worked. So regain 16 hit points. Oh, today.
Oh,
Yeah, I gave
Yeah.
it to you.
thank you.
Strikes it. He got a critical on that one. Even like just he rolled 2 20s.
Damn, good
He
job, him.
strikes. He hits one of the mirror images. Doesn't hit you. One more is gone. He strikes one more time. Neat trick.
Yeah. I hit me.
That
Maybe.
one hit you, and the first the first of the rolls. I'm gonna just hit disadvantage from now on. He got another crit.
That's fine. I'm immune to crit.
Yeah, it should parse, right? So he strikes you. You take 36, reduced down to 25 points of damage.
Fuck.
As he hits, indeed. Remember the way we do
Yeah,
this?
still
The first
maxing
2
out the
die are still
initial
maxed.
damage rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
him. As he hits you those 3 times, you find yourself sliding back a bit from the force of it. Though he's been made out to be a bit of a joke, you immediately can tell that this is not someone who holds this position for no reason.
Absolutely. Yeah. No.
And then it's your turn, Miriam.
Get him.
I drop concentration on heat metal. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta check something.
All right,
I have to
hold-
use my action.
Okay.
Isn't
Metal.
it just a reaction to drop it?
Is it a bonus action?
To drop it?
No. So I can drop it as a free
Yeah, you
action,
can
but I
drop-
have to check a specific order of operations in my brain.
Fairly sure it's just a bonus action to do the damage to him.
Yeah.
That's
So
what you're thinking.
bonus action, I'm going to do the damage against Lord Baroth again.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to drop the spell and cast the spell again. I want to steal his weapon. So he takes 10.
You deal 13 more damage to him. Go.
And then cast the spell again. I'll just leave the concentration on me. Take 2 more fire damage. 2d more fire damage.
Oh.
And then he's gonna have to make a saving throw.
Hell.
Yes. Go ahead. Use your legendary resistance.
He has
I
no
do
more
right
of
here.
them. He drops the weapon.
Jesus.
That's
Flux,
good to know.
I will say, as I cast the first one, suddenly everything I said, you're like, did that make sense? Because suggestion disappears.
Yes, be closer. Be closer to tag.
Is that you?
I could protect.
See you later, shitlord!
I told you we could be friends.
Nemric, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna peek out.
Miriam so much.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop concentration on banishment,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to banish him again.
As soon as
Alright, maybe you're
his
not so bad.
metal heats up, it hits the ground. He looks at it, beginning to glow hot, looks up towards you, Taguchi. I had assumed that you might have been a man of some kind of dignity, but it turns out that in fact...
As soon as he disappears, I drop concentration.
As he
on the metal.
disappears, having been banished, he vanishes.
Can't believe this.
Taguchi, it's your turn.
Holy Lord Bear of the Castle.
Beautiful.
Can I pick up his weapon?
You got yours out, so you could pick the other one up, but I think both are two-handed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they're
So you
both,
could hold
yeah,
it,
two-handed.
but you couldn't
use
attack
either.
with either.
I'll
Yeah,
catch
I'll
it.
just toss it kind of towards Fenris.
Okay.
Oh! I got it.
Okay, Fenris, it kind
catch
of
it.
flies towards you. We'll say that's your interaction for your next round to catch it, Fenris. That weapon belongs to Lord Baroth Castle!
Well, now it belongs to us, apparently.
That's not going to stand.
Neither will you be.
Oh, gee.
Listen, I don't take criticism from dead people. Stab.
Damn.
It's a little ironic.
Well, but yeah. I mean, he doesn't even take
In
his
a
own
way, it's
criticism.
just another dad joke.
I think you'll find my blades are very deadly.
Well, this went an interesting direction.
Oh.
Alright. You strike, you deal 31 points of damage, they are still standing.
All right. How's he looking just after that initial blow?
Cut up, hurt.
Cut up. Not in any particular direction.
Um,
Kind of moderately hurt.
they're on the worst side of things.
Gotcha. All right. I will go ahead and do another attack. Smink.
That hits.
All right. We'll put a first level Divine Smite in. I would like him to cease existence.
That's fair.
If you don't, I will.
Yeah, right? Yeah, fucking...
Haste. Well, he's paced.
Damn.
I have pasted him. I made him a promise. And I delivered.
There he goes.
If only you mocked him, then you would have copied and pasted him. Ayo.
Ah!
Hey.
His turn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is gonna
Wait a
hurt.
minute.
His great bow falls to the side. Well, he would have sheathed it during the entire thing. He would have stored it on his back. He takes out the Odachi on his back. He is going to go for an attack against you.
I'm gonna times Guardian it so that I add another 3 AC. It's the hasted 3 AC
Nice.
on the 19.
Very cool.
He should
Very
not have... So he should not have pack tactics, but the first one was a 20. So he gets a crit.
I think this is a...
Wait a
This
minute.
is a common problem.
Wait a minute, what?
No. No, yeah, he still would, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He raises
Sorry,
up his
I was just
weapon,
getting
he strikes you!
Uh-oh.
Fenris!
Oh!
With one mighty slash of his weapon, you are taken down and you are knocked to the side.
Danger! Danger!
He looks over towards Taguchi. Yes, I suppose I am next. He's going to take the Odachi, spin it around, and he's going to strike it down into Fenris.
Ew.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Fenris,
That's illegal.
that's an automatic crit.
Guys. Bye, guys.
You suffer 2 death save failures. He then turns
God.
and he begins, that's what it does, and he is going to begin rushing out towards Taguchi. Don't mistake your momentary advantage as being of superior skill to the Zugaiken. Our numbers overwhelm you, and I'm not like these others. So that Crimson Butterfly is going to go, and it has lost sight of Nemric.
Yay.
They take out their longbow, and they're going to do a couple things you guys aren't going to like.
No.
No. don't
Seeing
like
them
things I don't
stirring
like.
on the other Crimson Butterfly, they aim their longbow towards them.
I'm gonna times reaction so I have plus 3 AC.
Sure.
No, thank you.
We'll
No,
have
thank
disadvantage
you.
on anyone attacking anyone else.
It's not that butterfly, it's the other one.
Oh, sorry.
This one.
My mistake. Sorry.
Oh, love, no thank you, ma'am.
Bam, bam. No, thank you, man.
Alright. It's on. So, take the shot.
I am. I will. I shall.
Oh, no.
That shouldn't have had advantage for the first 14. Would a 22 have hit you?
Oh no, it meets and it beats it, it sure does!
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Fenris, an arrow flies by.
Nah.
What?
Hey,
Oh, it's because her
hey,
haste was going. If she
hey.
still had haste, then she would be fine. But she lost
Goodbye.
concentration.
You get struck, Fenris. You are once again knocked unconscious. They're then going to aim the other arrow at Tag.
Okay.
Bring it down. They fire towards you. They should not have advantage, but at this point we're just going whatever. They would roll a 21, which I believe hits you.
That does hit. Oh, let me put concentration on myself real quick.
Yep.
I forgot to do that.
Thank you.
Yes.
God, we are getting our asses handed to us.
Alright, so... Again, I'm going to roll 1d100 to decide between a couple of actions. They are going to take out a couple of kunai with one of their hands, and they're going to throw them towards you, Tag.
Yup. Yo.
So first attack. We'll use the first one. The...
Don't worry about it.
The 21 hit?
Yes.
They throw them towards you, Tag. As they do, as they strike towards you, you take 16 points of damage, and you nat 20. Do you have Warcaster?
I have a. It's an Eldritch Invocation.
Right,
that
yes.
gives-
You succeed. The other one is then going to go at you.
I'm going to cutting words this one. I'll just roll the d10 and see what it rolled. Minus this many.
Yeah, man.
Minus 3.
I'm so sorry.
No!
Oh, shit balls.
Fuck!
They do score a
down.
crit.
Every Gucci.
I'm down.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No,
They strike
Tag.
towards Tag.
I'm
Yeah, Carrie, you
And they
still
run
there?
off
He
with
has
2 of them.
Nemric,
Did I just hear
stay the
Carrie?
heck out of this.
yeah, I just said this is bad.
Yeah, Carrie, send me a message about... Oh, did you already send me? Alright, I'll read that in a minute. Oh. They strike you, Tag. You fall down unconscious on the ground. As you do, the butterfly looks over towards the other one. There's a brief nod of their head towards you. As they turn, compelled duel now ended, and they are going to try. They're going to try to get around and flee from Avi.
Oh, Aviana, you're running away. No, you're not.
They're trying.
I believe in you. Come on,
They're
Aviana.
gonna get to the other side of you, then try to move away. It is being weird about how it lets me control things. Stop doing that,
As soon
please.
as she stops running around, I will.
I am trying to move Fenris, is what I'm trying to do.
Oh.
I'm going to once again move Fenris to the side. Fenris is where the butterfly is.
That's fine.
Alright, go ahead, make your attack.
I don't know why I was targeting Fen. Okay.
They jump between branches of the trees. You strike.
Oh, Avi!
No luck left, right? Yeah. that's what
No,
you said
I have
earlier?
nothing. This sucks. This sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, they can only get so far. They use their action to attack, so they can't dash away.
Yeah.
They bonus action, unfurl the mantle. They turn their speed into fly speed. And they are going to... They took 2 steps, 2 squares to get to where they are. Oh, wait, no, hold on. They were here, right? Yes, because you got behind them. They're going to go up and over as they begin moving. They get up to 30 feet. The wings of the mantle spread open as they're allowing them to stay aloft in the air as they hold Fenris. They look like they're going to be trying to get away, but when they get to the full distance they move away from you, they do turn, and they do regard you, Aviana, keeping an eye on you as you, in theory, begin to chase them down.
Logan,
Yeah?
can I do something real quick?
What do you want to do?
Just because all these rolls are really, really bad, I want to like channel the bad rolls into me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll a d20 real quick.
Okay, you
and
roll a
hopefully
d20,
fix all of
absorb
this.
it all.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Throw it
here
into
I
the
go.
ether.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm about
Seven's a lucky number.
good rules.
Oh, sorry.
Try to help me here.
I thought that was a good thing.
God damn it.
Sorry, I thought I was helping.
What are you doing, Nemric?
Man, I was hoping you guys would keep talking.
Today's game's going a bit long. Sorry about that, everyone.
That's fine.
Fuck, man. I have to do something. I will go forward 20 feet.
Man, if anything proved the point that the combined forces of the Zugakan and Crimson Butterflies shouldn't be taken lightly, this may have been it. Also, his poor business.
I know.
Poor man.
Yeah.
He was so nice to us, and then we fucked up everything.
It's okay, something, the
So sorry.
reclamation of Bochi.
I technically crit on 18s right now, so I'm gonna
Goddamn.
go for 3 attacks on this thing.
Okay, make the first one with advantage.
Yep. Hiya.
That's an 18.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Get him though.
That's a
I'll
hit.
take it.
It's not a crit
It's a
18,
hit,
but it is
yeah.
a hit. Yeah, sorry.
Hiya.
You fire, flames covering your weapon. You strike him, dealing 17 damage as a blast of flame attached to a great bow arrow flies out of nowhere and strikes them, diverting their attention briefly from Miriam.
Oh fuck. Let's go for another one.
Aw, DX.
You unleash another blast of flame. That one is a crit!
Oh, close to a 1. Holy shit, get him.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Barry's right there with you.
Barry's
go.
cheering you on. Support groups.
Cheering you on.
That's 21 points of damage.
One more shot with
You
my
load another one,
fucking-
flames coat it,
with
you
my,
unleash it.
One more time.
That misses.
17?
Ah. Your AC is so high.
As I do this, I see that they're looking at me now, and I go. Go 10 more feet back.
Yeah. For context, for those listening, he is running away.
I don't know if I can be much help here, my boys.
Kill them.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll do it.
I believe in
Kill
you.
them all.
For you. Wait. Hold on. That'd be really funny if it worked like this. Damn it! Oh no!
What?
Eldritch Blast isn't a weapon attack.
No, of course not.
I can branding smite my Eldritch Blast
No.
Oh no.
if it were a weapon. Heck. I
Your
know.
mind is your weapon. Come on.
Hey, imagination is a weapon. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Imagination can be anything you want it to be.
Hey,
Yeah.
you get it.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Figure out.
I really wish I was 11th level. That'd be cool.
I get that.
Bitch, me too.
I could blast 3
Really feel that
times.
in my soul.
Alright, which one are we going after again? Which one do we want to kill?
12.
12.
12.
Yeah, you can't really do anything to the other one.
If 12 is gone, I think
They
can
would
just
have cover.
leave.
You are firing through a tree.
Oh, could I have moved diagonally then?
Yeah,
From
sure.
where my position was. Just get out of.
There you go.
Still cover or no?
No, you can move there and that's fine.
Free and
Cool. All right. Wait. Waiting. Hold your horses. You better hold them.
I'm holding them. They're held.
You better.
I am
Good.
vice gripping my horses right now.
All right.
I don't think they
My
are
God.
doing
Good.
that.
Because you weren't prepared for Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blaze.
2 beams coming at it. Bam.
The first hits.
Eldritch the first.
Thank God.
All right. Take that.
They take
Fuck.
3 points of damage.
That's fine.
Sorry. What's
6?
giving you a +3?
Do I have Agonizing Blast? Hold on. I can't remember if I took Agonizing Blast or not.
I
which-
think that might make the difference. I mean, does your damage field say?
Does it say? It says. let's
Eldritch Invocations.
Blast.
Where did we write what you took? Where did we write them down?
I don't know what's giving me a +3. I'm not sure. I don't think
God.
I wrote down which Eldritch Invocations I have.
Oh, because they are undead.
Hey!
That's why. Yeah.
Amazing!
Because Celestial Allowance, totally.
Yeah.
Awesome! In that case, second blast, I'm gonna make it with advantage.
All right.
Hell yeah!
Come on, Tag.
Because they ghosts.
Cause they ghost girls. Beautiful ghosts.
Good to know for
Fire.
Come on.
That hits.
It's a hit. Come on! No! No! Come
Oh my god!
on! Fuck!
Well, we're playing a game, aren't we?
No! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm such an idiot! I should have cast Hex! Fuck!
Oh.
You'll remember next time at least.
She's going to go up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
Take her bow. Miriam, it's aimed at you. The first attack will have disadvantage. Fires at Miriam. I'll have to roll it again. Because of the auto-parsing thing. Miriam, it hits. Fire towards you. Whoa, what's that?
Cutting words
doing
with
cutting
damage, since they already.
Oh my God.
How many hit points did you have, Miriam?
6.
It does exactly 6.
Oh my god.
It does 6, so I'm cutting words in, so I take
No.
one point
After the
back.
cutting words, with the 5 that you just took off, it does 6. With that, the force wall drops. They have one more attack. Nemric.
Shit.
No, no, no.
It's coming at
Point of
you.
order,
If this-
in case it matters, is their blind sight or ghost sight or true sight or whatever it is limited to a range?
Yes.
Because I was. Oh, no, because I cast something afterwards. Never mind. It was still on my thing, so I thought I was still invisible. I'm not. You're good. Keep going.
Nemric, you were hit. You fired at you.
Rick, roll well on
Come
concentration.
on.
Come
Oh,
on,
God,
Nemric,
Mr. Green
you-
Health Dot.
Look, I don't want the guy to come
They
back.
fire an
That's the only thing
arrow.
I'm worried about.
Like a death animation in Skyrim, we follow the arrow as it traces through the air towards them. It strikes. Nemric, you take...
Come on, Nemric, come on.
20
Roll high on
damage.
concentration.
You
Roll high on
maintain concentration!
Yes!
Oh.
God, yes!
You know what's really funny, though? If he'd pop back up, you are beside him.
I know!
That would have...
Dude, if he comes back, we're all dead. Like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Taguchi?
that's
It doesn't
me.
seem very fast. We can get away.
Taguchi,
Well,
they
you
are
can
going
go
to
away.
use their fearful gaze on you.
what does that do?
You make a wisdom save, like so. You get a nat 1, as you do, as this party seems
Yeah.
to be really insistent on today.
Yeah.
And then, you are frightened.
I'm immune.
Well, then I guess that's just you being this little special boy. I guess you just get to be a little special boy right now.
Take that!
You just get to be a little special boy. Who's not scared. Ooh, aren't you a special boy? Okay, that's you. Flux, it's your turn.
I'll do my best. Which one am I afraid of?
You are afraid of 13.
13? Alright. Heckin', I am so goddamn sick of their high-ass AC. So I'm just gonna fly the fuck at them. Thunder wave!
Oh. Did you just fire at them?
They would probably miss, you know it would.
That's fair.
Heckin', ah!
They succeed, but they'll take half.
Die.
All you have to do is 1 point.
Rush towards them. A thunder wave building up in front of you. As you do, you reach your hand out, you blast them, they get struck. As you hit them, as they seem to be defeated, their bodies just fade away into nothing. Just disappear in front of you. Leaving one.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Miriam, I'd like a death save.
Yes, sir. I really died in an inconvenient place for y'all.
Oh.
Yeah.
You succeed. Nemric, your turn.
Okay. They'll still have cover right here,
Yes. They are
right?
in
Is
a
there
tree
anywhere
at this point.
I don't know if there's. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere I can go to
Yeah.
not have them have cover. I'm just gonna fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fireman.
Oh, these are my last 3 arrows, by the way.
Oh, goody.
After this, you should run.
First arrow. No.
That's a hit.
Oh, yay! Hey-ya!
You fire. That deals. Yeah, that hits. 18 points of damage.
Second arrow.
That misses.
Oh.
Final arrow!
Destiny arrow!
Save me.
It misses.
No! Oh, good
How
luck,
could you
everybody.
do this? How could you do this?
Well done, everyone involved. Here we go.
Over
Yeah.
here, right?
Give it our best shot,
What?
but
There's a door there, right?
Yes.
Pick up the fucking, pick up the siege pick.
you just like hear the sound of him trying to flush it down the toilet.
Wow. We don't have indoor plumbing.
I believe in you guys!
Tigerchi, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna.
Oh, Avi, when your
bonus
turn
action.
ended, could you roll the wisdom save?
I sure can, buddy. Let me do that for you. Wisdom.
You are no longer frightened of them.
Oh, thank fuck. Hooray!
You can at least move closer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna bonus action cast hex on it.
Okay.
On him.
Go call get him.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna give it disadvantage on strength checks, but I don't have an effect for that.
Okay.
So,
I'll keep in mind.
cool. All right. That's my last spell slot. All right. I'm gonna take this attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
That's a hit.
Cool. That was with the wrong heckin'.
It would have hit with
thing,
your
but
Eldritch
it's
Blast
It was
anyways.
still, yeah.
So go ahead and just roll the
Alright.
Eldritch Blast damage.
Take that.
It takes 12 points of damage. It resists part of it. It resists the necrotic. It takes 9 total.
Okay. Okay. All right. Second attack.
That
Oh, that's a
misses.
14. Yeah, that's fair. All right. And then, I will. Fucking nobody's. Miriam, you're on the roof.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Why is nobody on the ground?
I'm on the ground for the first time in a while.
I'm on the ground.
That's great.
Oh,
You're
to
like
be
60 feet away from me.
Oh,
I'm
to
gonna
be
find a
Sister
tree.
Valdis with the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. It's true. I'm a warlock.
Why
so.
is nobody on the ground?
Oh.
Like, we all have
That's
to
me.
or-
And Emmerich,
Yeah.
how many more rounds do you figure?
I don't think it matters, Logan.
Can I cast any
I
of my
may have an
cantrips at
idea
higher
for when
levels?
it drops.
You can't upcast cantrips.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
I'd say
I'm gonna
I'd say
summon-
we're in trouble pretty
I'm
soon.
gonna summon a fourth level spiritual weapon
Okay.
and take a swing.
They are 60 feet away. What is the range you can summon it at again?
60 feet?
Aha! Well. I forgot that spiritual weapon is a special boy.
None of that. So I'm gonna take a swing with my spiritual weapon, which I would like to operate like right next to them, and be like, whoop-em.
That's a miss.
Oh. I cast Sacred Flame. Fuck you, y'all. Y'all.
Make them roll. They fail.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
They take 10 points of damage.
Oh my god. We're in danger, bitches. That's my turn.
Logan, should I have rolled wisdom at the end of my turn?
Yes, please do.
I suspect it won't matter, but you know, formalities and whatnot.
Oh,
There we
it doesn't
go.
matter.
Almost nat 20 that.
Almost.
Aviana?
Okay. Can someone get him up, please? And then I'm gonna fly over here. Do I? Yep. Do I? No, I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna risk it for that biscuit. I want 4 attacks. We're gonna.
Sometimes
yeah.
you just gotta risk it for that
I gotta
biscuit.
risk the biscuit, boy. My fine ass Avi biscuits.
Oh.
Decide what that means. So I'm gonna make an attack with Vox Victoria. Ah!
That's a hit.
Okay.
He takes 9 points of damage.
Okay. Your next dexterity. Bap.
That's a miss.
Damn it, Aviana! I love you so much. Do better. Extra attack.
Just checking. Oh, never. Okay.
That's a hit.
Woo!
Okay.
Avi. How do you want to do this?
Okay. I'm going to fly over to her and make very quick stabbing for all vitals, essentially, and then end with both blades in my hands and stab through either side of her neck, twisting and then pulling out.
The moment the blades enter and her life is gone, before you manage to drag the blades out, it is as if she wasn't there. Flux.
I know I can at least get away. I'm not
Okay.
sure about all of you. I'm kidding.
I may be able to give us more time.
Oh.
Okay.
Where did he disappear?
He disappeared somewhere, as
It was
best you
around
recall,
here.
in this area. It was
Yeah.
around this area here. I'm not gonna give you the exact place, but somewhere around there.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence save, or a check, just to see if you can like pinpoint it.
Alright, yeah. Check. Where is it?
Check. Johnny, check.
Why do I have a disadvantage?
Because you would have been frightened, but you weren't. You would have dropped the first 20, so you would have gotten a 20. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just for the sake of that, he disappeared right there.
You know exactly where his feet were.
Okay. Let me check something here real quick. How far can I get? No, put you. Okay, I may need to dash here.
I go over where he was, I fire a Mistra straight down to create a large pit, so that when he is...
Don't undercut me like that. That's what my plan is.
Oh no! It's a good plan.
I'm gonna go over exactly where he was as fast as I can, so I guess I'll have to dash there.
Okay.
And when he pops back out, I'm going to do like TN did to Cell and just try to beam him into the center of the earth.
So you're holding your action to do that?
Yeah.
Did you have to dash to get there?
Yeah, so I might need to do that on my next turn.
Okay.
Okay, if I get...
Maybe just running is a better idea.
As of the end of the turn, Baroth returns. He appears, arms crossed, as he's looking in front of him, and you just hear him being like, well, that was not terribly polite of them.
Destruction everywhere.
What can I expect of them? I guess they're right to fear mine. He, like, stretches his back as he talks and, like, looks up and just mouth open mid-word. He just sees you floating above him, Flex. Oh.
Hello?
I am Lord Castle Baroth, member of the Table of Semrai, former Lord Protector of Summergrass. Who is my opponent who stands before me?
Oh, you see, sir, my name is Silver Fireburst.
Haggerty, I just want to know, did you spend your turn continuing to run? Haggerty.
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
then we're just gonna go straight to Flux. Go ahead, Flux.
Get him.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm targeting him, right?
Yep.
Alright. Cool. like a 60-foot, 10-foot wide beam straight down, pouring him into the earth.
Like an Iron Man chest beam at him.
You fire straight down. The blast hits him, bores him into the earth. There's a very brief, what in the world is...
Oh.
As you hit him, you hear him yelling all the way down as you blast him into the earth. Silver fire envelops your body. The metal plating on you begins to turn silver as you do, and then it finally ends. A dark hole is left under you, and you just hear this faint howling from the wind below, and then just a... Oh! Oh!
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh! Fuck! For the purpose...
Gently toss an alchemist fire down the hole.
As you... So for the purposes of what we're doing, you guys step off, take off Featherfall, you guys fall to the ground, the group continues to flee, and as you guys continue to flee out into the city in a direction that we can appraise exactly last time.
South.
You guys take off, you're heading towards the southern side of the city? Okay. As you move in deeper into Bochi, as you are currently on the northern-ish side, as you move in towards the southern side, leaving this battlefield behind. Several minutes pass, and there's just the sound of grasping in earth as Lord Baroth pulls himself out of the hole. Tired and annoyed. Pulls himself up.
You know what you did? You know what you just did? You fucking Tian-shined on him at Cell.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, he said that earlier.
Oh yeah, I fucking missed it.
Alright,
Fuck.
if we can't handle this like gentlemen, then I'll have to resort to more dire methods.
As his gaze moves over to the office building, a Firbolg peeking out from the hiding place they'd been taking through the fight.
Oh no.
And that is
forgot about him.
that is where we're going to end the game for today. We'll see you later, YouTube.
So long.
Audie Toast, you're loved and appreciated.
It's true.
Bye, we
Well,
love you.
hopefully my voice will be back by the next time I talk to you. Bye.
Okay, we gotta go.